Hey, this is Tim Herriage. I hope you're liking the new format. If you haven't caught up with it yet, about 2 weeks ago, I started releasing daily podcasts where I answer other people's questions. So if you're listening to this and you have any real estate investing questions, hop over to ihavelunchmoney.com, submit your question, and I'll do my best to read it out. So if you're liking the new format, subscribe, give me a review, and share it with your friends. All right, here you go.
Welcome to the Real Investing Show with Tim Herriage. Each day, we'll provide real investing for everyday investors. Tim is a nationally recognized real estate investing expert, podcast host, and public speaker. He built his businesses from the ground up and is here to help you do the same. Here is your host, Tim Herriage.
Welcome back to the Real Investing Show. I'm Tim Herriage. Appreciate you stopping back by. Today, Adam writes, my question is twofold. I have an innate ability to find and negotiate deals with my team. However, I do not have the capital or the experience to come in as an equity partner. Being that I can find deals that are lucrative for investors and their strategies, how can I come into deals as an equity partner, and how can I most effectively pitch that to investors when I do not have an established relationship or track record? I feel you, Adam. A lot of investors find themselves where you're at. And I don't know you from Adam. Sorry, I had to go there. I don't know who you are, but I know where you are, because I was there too. If you're finding these good deals right now, you're probably wholesaling. You're probably, moving them out for a fee. You mentioned your team, so you probably have some overhead. I think you go back and listen to the Uncontested Investing podcast episode with Zach Coppinger. Zach did a wonderful job talking about living below his means. And if you really listen, Mike Hambright, Zach Coppinger, all these successful investors that are self-made, they get where they want to be by living below their means. So I guess my challenge to you, not knowing where you're at, is where I sit today, 21 years in the business. If I'd kept one more house per year, you are looking at a net worth difference of $10 million. I'm telling you, it is amazing. The power of patience. So Adam, I'm gonna make some assumptions here and just tell you, you've got to look at your personal expenditures. You've got to look at your family setup. You've got to make sure that everybody is on board with the same goal. Everybody wants to sacrifice now a little bit to really live the great life later. And, if not, this just sounds awful, but maybe you don't really want the long-term play. Now, that's that. Now, being able to attract people to let you get in the deal as an equity partner. I'm guessing you don't mean equity partner the way people use it as in like to invest. You mean equity as in to keep a piece of the deal. I think you have to document your track record, right? I think you have to document what you've been able to buy. I think you have to document like the numbers, like how much you're buying them for, how much you're selling them for, what your normal profit margin is, what the cash flow numbers would look like on them, what the plan would be. And then, frankly, the conversation becomes Adam is sitting down with Mr. or Mrs. Investor, and Adam's saying, listen, I'm okay giving up half of my normal fee, or I'm okay giving up all of my fee, but I have to recover my advertising dollars, which is X, and I would like 30% of the deal. You're going to have to figure out, I tell everybody this, I have people that call me all the time. You don't want to ask for the entire enchilada dinner and not be willing to let someone else share it, and instead you're just asking them to pick up the check. Too many people want to bring the deal, want to get paid full price for the deal, then want half of the deal while someone else puts up all of the money. And it just doesn't work. So I think start small, finish big. And, document out, just start with the last year, 12 months looking back, show what you bought them for, what they needed, look on MLS, see what they ended up selling for if they were there. That would be a great kind of, factual proving ground. And then look at your estimated rehab and then come up with a pitch. I'd probably take the pitch and say, hey, look, Mr. or Mrs. Investor, I'm used to making 30 grand a house. I'd like to be able to make 15 a house so I can pay my team and pay my advertising. And then I would like to get half the cash flow and half the profit after you get 8% on your money. So it's almost a partnership. It's almost a private lender relationship, and you're not taking money at the front end. So I don't know. That sounds like a deal I may listen to as an investor. I may counter at 12% preferred return, or I may try to get you to, maybe the 8%, but I want 70% of the deal and you got to get 30% of the deal. And I think you start small and you start simplistic and you work with someone you can trust, or you got to scale your living expenses all the way down and put as much money back as possible and start with one, and then add one more, and then add one more, and then add one more, and push yourself to adding properties to your portfolio, because you'll look back and you'll just be amazed. Anyway, I hope that helps, Adam. If not, reach out to me. Let me know how I can help further. Appreciate you taking the time to write the question. If you're listening, hop to ihavelunchmoney.com. I'd love to answer your questions too. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for hanging out with us today on Real Investing. If you have questions, comments, or feedback, please visit ihavelunchmoney.com. Tim can't wait to hear from you. We're always grateful for your reviews. And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Remember, the business is the vehicle, not the dream. See you next time. The preceding program is provided for general education purposes only and does not constitute legal, tax, financial, investment, or other professional advice. No information contained in this program should be construed as financial, investment, or legal advice from any individual, author, host, or guest. You should always consult a financial advisor before investing.